Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DRich Show, where we talk anything and everything crypto. Now, here's your host, DRich.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is DRich and today is July 28th, 2022. Happy Thursday, folks. Again, I hope you guys are well and that this video finds you all in good health, good spirits, and good energy. Welcome back. Make sure you hit the like button on the way in to support the channel. And by the end of the video, I hope that you are considering giving a subscribe to the channel as well. So anyway, here we are, third video in a row. And as I said, we are going to get back on the scene and produce content, the best content we could possibly provide here on the channel, and give you my analysis of what's going on in the world today geopolitically, as well as everything else. So anyway, thank you guys for tuning in to yesterday's video. Appreciate you guys so much. And again, always share the content on your favorite social media platforms, whether it be Twitter, Telegram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. I don't know what you like, but if you don't mind sharing it, I would greatly appreciate that. So we got a lot to cover here on the video today, so stand by for that. We're going to get into some Pendulum news. We're going to get into some Moneygram, as you can see here on the top of the video. We're going to be talking about the SEC and Judge who decided on the XRP holders and entering into the lawsuit. And then we're going to talk about Tether and then end it with some gold stuff as we continue to see other countries get involved with the gold standard. And then finally, with the wrap up, we're going to go over the coin market cap, as we always do, to kind of keep abreast of what's going on in the market to see if there are opportunities for us to look at other digital assets to put into our portfolio as goals are needing to be met. So anyway, folks, here we have an article from VentureBeat.com. Moneygrams speeds digital transformation initiative with an assist from Referral Systems as well as Amazon EKS. And this was back in June of 2022, June 21st, 2 days before my 47th birthday there. But we want to go back to it because I don't know if anyone reported on it, but for sure we're going to report on it. We're going to get through it real quickly. Having power cross-border money transfers, Moneygram has embarked on a digital transformation initiative, which will rapidly evolve into business model and deliver innovative financial solutions that will connect the world's communities. Joe Vaughn, CTO of Moneygram, told VentureBeat via email that the company wanted an integrated solution that considered the tech ops lifecycle. He claimed that managing Kubernetes without the right tools and overlays is a daunting task, and there is so much more to Kubernetes than the ability to scale and sustain high availability. All right, so given the intricacies of the Kubernetes ecosystem, Vaughn said Moneygram also sought a solution that would allow for speedy and automated activity while allowing employees to conduct other tasks. And he also asserted that Referral AWS solutions allowed his organizations to decrease complexity and operational pressures, particularly as it has transitioned its skill sets and technology to the cloud. Okay, so here we are, folks. Moneygram with the modernization and digitalization in the financial industry. All right, so here is a little bit more about all of this. You can read that. I'm going to leave it in the description, but nevertheless, Stellar and Moneygram are doing things as we know this. Here is an article from stellar.org, and this was on June 22nd, which was a day after. Nium and Stellar Development Foundation partner to enable payouts in 190 countries. Companies building on Stellar can now leverage Nium's global platform for near instant payouts without pre-funding requirements. Not going to get into the entire article, but you want to read it, it's going to be in the description. And the reason why we're going over this, folks, is because we know as folks who are into digital assets like Stellar XLM, Stellar Lumens, and XRP. We know what they're for. As we do know, Ripple was partnered with MoneyGram at one time. Okay, so this is really, really important how this is all going to transpire, because I guarantee you, if you go to your Lobster wallet or MoneyGram or whatnot, you can actually transfer your monies there and pick them up right away on the spot. So here we got payouts in 190 different countries. So there's that. I just want to make sure we talk about it so that we are knowing what Stellar Development Foundation is doing out there. Okay, and then here, folks, if you want to do this webinar, which is going to be on August 3rd, which is next Wednesday. This is where they're going to be talking about how wallets and apps can reach cash users globally with MoneyGram. So since we're on the topic, we're going to present this to you. So if you want to do the webinar, learn how to do all of this stuff and learn some different information, this will be there for you. And I always encourage you folks to get on these webinars, get on these calls, hear from other people besides YouTubers or whatnot, because these folks are in the know and they are more than likely going to give you some good information. So anyway, Pendulum, the missing link between fiat and DeFi, and this is coming from polkadoters.medium.com, and just wanted to remind you guys that this is going to be pretty good for us moving forward. However, there's a solution that can be missing link between fiat and DeFi, a fiat optimized smart contract blockchain based on Polkadot substrate. And this solution is called Pendulum. And its mission is to allow traditional finance fiat service to integrate with DeFi applications such as specialized Forex AMMs, lending protocols, or yield farming opportunities. Pendulum's sister network, Amplitude, aims to launch on Kusama in July, which is this month. Okay, the wait list for the crowd loan offering business is this ticker here, and it's already available. So if you are into these type of assets, I'm not particularly saying that I will get into it. I'll take a peek at it at some point so that we can see what it is. So anyway, the idea of Pendulum, who emerged early in 2021 when Satoshi's Pay tech team was looking for opportunities to connect its cross-border payment services DT transfer to automated market maker, which is AMM, that would allow fast, transparent, and cost-efficient currency exchange based on the broad stablecoin ecosystem of Stellar. So there we have it again. The Pendulum Stellar Bridge Spacewalk will be a custom-built bridge service that operates through a decentralized network of bridge relayer nodes. There you have it, folks. I can't say too much more. We are on track to the greatest wealth transfer that we've ever seen and witnessed and experienced. So I encourage you to continue to do your research on your own terms. Continue to dig, for other information that will allow you to make logical decisions or smart decisions when it comes to investing. Now, again, this is never financial advice that I'm giving. This is only information that's available to anyone if they look for it. I just thank you guys for coming to my channel and look at it and hear from me and give you my idea. So here is some other information attached to the article, and I encourage you to read it. I've read it, and I want you to go over it so that you can understand what's going on with Amplitude, with Kusama, with Stellar Spacewalk, Stellar Consensus Protocol. All of this is here for you to learn. So there you have it, folks. Some more good news in the pipeline when it comes to things connected to Stellar. Here we have PRNNewsWire.com. Milkomeda releases Algorand rollup public testnet as the next phase in unparalleled blockchain interoperability. July 20th, 2022, which was about 8 days ago. Novel L2 protocol created a collaboration with DC Spark, delivering EVM capabilities to non-EVM blockchains and expands into Algorand. And if anyone doesn't know what EVM stands for, it's the Ethereum Virtual Machine. Okay, and that allows them to do what they do on that. So putting that into Algorand is going to be huge. Milkomeda, which again is a novel layer 2 project built to enhance user experience, developer traction, and delivering the next generation of inter-blockchain interoperability for leading layer 1 ecosystems, has today announced the launch of the A1 rollup on Algorand public testnet. So this is huge for Algorand. If you are into Algorand like I am, I encourage you to accumulate and acquire while these prices are low. Okay, so again, initially the Milkomeda protocol launched as a sidechain on Cardano, and now with this new step forward, they're releasing its latest innovations on Algorand. Excuse me. Through an EVM-based rollup, both existing Milkomeda and Algorand users will have access to completely new experiences which have never been possible before. So go ahead and look into this a little bit more, folks. I will do the same and see, how these assets work. You want to use them. You want to, deal with them because, if you use them and deal with them regularly, frequently, then you know how they work. You know what the use case is for. You know what you're actually doing with the asset. Okay, just like with XLM. I use XLM a lot. I don't say XRP a lot because I don't really mess with my XRP at all. I don't bother it. I just stack it and park it and leave it alone. AVAX, I use it. Okay, I use some of these assets to transfer from one exchange to another exchange because it's faster, it's quicker, and it's cheaper. So there you have it. Anyway, here is from an article from the Daily Hodl. Judge losing patience in Ripple and XRP lawsuit as SEC changes its story too many times. And this is coming from the crypto legal expert. So anyway, folks, I'm just going to report on this just real quickly because we already kind of understand the end result. A crypto legal expert says that the judge in the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission's case against Ripple Labs is losing patience with the regulatory agency for flip-flopping on its story. As you know, for over a year and a half now, Ripple has been seeking discovery of the emails related to the William Hemans 2018 speech, and they still have not received them. I've never seen a discrete discovery battle go on for this long, never. And again, Judge Nat Byrne has ordered them to produce the documents on numerous occasions, and the SEC continues to file objection after objection. And the latest objection was maybe just an objection too far. Okay, I'm not going to get into it. We know that the SEC is corrupt and that they do all kind of illicit activities. They want to sue people and have them bullied and give into the SEC's tactics. And again, this is just personally my opinion. They will be null and void. They will be defunct. They will go away, and they will no longer exist at some point. I can't tell you when. I don't know when. It's not going to be today. It's not going to be tomorrow. But we as people here in the United States, even folks who have invested in XRP across the seas or whatever in other countries, have to experience and see the corruption at its core in order for us to understand. You can tell people all day, this person, that person, this agency, that agency is corrupt. However, if you do not see it, you do not feel it, you do not experience it firsthand, you'll never know, because sometimes it's hard to tell people unless they actually see it happen. So here, we already know what the end result will be. I do believe Ripple will win this case outright, and I do believe with this here, as another article from the Daily Hodl, SEC loses the bid to Bar XRP holders from participating in the regulators' lawsuit against Ripple. And I do believe that we will have our day in the sun at some point, and I do believe this is all by design. This is all by plan. And I do believe at some point in time there will be an event where XRP will be used as a liquidity tool to come and save the day. How soon? I don't know. I can't give you that answer. It seems like we're closer than ever. I can tell you that now. So anyway, here is what they will do. The judge will allow XRP holders to file an application to brief their concerns regarding the SEC's expert. And here again, if you are on Twitter, go check out James K. Fallon, XRP Community, SEC Gov versus Ripple XRP. Judge Torres denies the SEC's motion to revoke Amici status and bar John Deaton from further proceedings. Amici can't participate in expert challenge now, but may file application to brief concerns with the SEC expert at summary judgment. So you can read that there from James. There on his Twitter feed at Fallon Law there. So you want to go ahead and check that out, and you want to go ahead and give John Deaton a follow as well, because he's all up to date with that news. So anyway, I don't know what will come of this, but there are over 67,000 XRP hodlers. I'm one of them who is in this lawsuit. I did file the necessary documents and paperwork for that, so I am involved with that, because at the end of the day, I know what XRP is. I know what XRP will do. In my own personal opinion, I have a value placed on XRP for myself. That's just me personally. I can't really say that it will happen because I don't know. Okay, but at least one XRP token is, in my opinion, at least $10,000. That's just me personally, because if we see other assets like Ethereum and Bitcoin and things like that go up significantly in value, even with BNB as a security token, I do believe that it being $400 or $500 at the very least, I could see XRP do that in short order. So anyway, global insolvency.com, Evergrande risk first local bond default as delay rejected, and this was July 8th deadline, which was about 20 days ago, and it was by 6 months. Okay, and then they are rejecting it. Over 90% of the voting holders rejected the proposed extension, and this again was because they defaulted on a dollar bond payment in December. If you want to read more here, you can read that. And the reason why I'm bringing this up, folks, is because this Evergrande thing is bigger than we can imagine. So keep an eye on it, because here, an article I was reading while I was on break, business/standard.com, Bitcoin heading to zero, says China state media amid global crypto downturn. And this was about on June 25th, a little bit less than a month ago. And again, I'm not saying that Bitcoin is going to go to zero. I can't really predict the future, but I can kind of give you my personal insights as to why I think that it could go to zero. And I want you to proceed with caution with your investment, because these are liquidity traps that we see going on right now. And we'll get into the market and we'll talk about that here shortly. But here these folks are predicting that Bitcoin could go to zero. And with Evergrande, with Tether, and some of the other things that Bitcoin could be attached to, could bring Bitcoin down. Now, if it does, you've heard it here first that there is a strong possibility that it will. And then as we see the market turn, it plays with your feelings, it plays with your emotions. Even the book that I am reading, Everything About Crypto That You Need to Know, that we talked about the other day, it's kind of playing on me and rubbing on me because I got to use discernment. It's talking a lot about technology, Bitcoin itself, and things like that, the halvings and all of that, and it's kind of like working my nerves and working my feelings. And I'm asking, I'm not going to second guess myself ever, but it does, play with those heartstrings of, should I be getting Bitcoin? Should I be buying it? Now, I'll tell you, if it goes lower, we probably would put some Bitcoin in the portfolio, only because at that point in time, there's really no strong risk of losing a lot of money. And with Bitcoin being above 60,000 and where it is today, people lost a lot of money. So I don't know if I can bring, oh, there it is here. I wanted to talk about this article as it relates to Tether. Okay. This was an article, let's see here, June 28th, Tether co-founder Brock Pierce reportedly visit Epstein's private island. Now, let me just tell you folks, a lot of these folks have already visited the island. We'll hear about them who have done so. And there are some leaked documents where there is a long list of folks who have reportedly been on this island, and this is not good, folks. Okay, this is just really not good if this is true. Okay, and no, Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself; he's still alive somewhere, in my opinion. So anyway, Tether, just keep eye on it. Yeah. That's just all I need to say. All I need to say, if you folks are following this stuff, like we got the laptops, I guess it's disinformation, but there is no coincidences that these folks are attached to some sort of illegality, some other stuff that we don't really want to know of, but we know that there is a lot of truth to knowing what went on that island. So anyway, the Tether co-founder, Brock Pierce, reportedly visited that island. So anyway, moving forward, I just want to make sure we touched on those things. So if you guys are understanding certain things in a certain way, or looking at it from a different perspective, you do know that the possibility of those things taking a major hit when all of that news comes out is on the table. Gold Standard Zimbabwe debuts gold coins as a currency. I'm not sure why this article is not really popping up. I had it before. Zimbabwe has rolled out 2,000 gold coins each at the cost of about that number right there. Reserve Bank governor says that the coins are a way of reducing people's references as the preference for the U.S. dollar. And Zimbabwe makes an estimated 20 billion from gold exports. The gold coins are the latest attempt by the RBZ to contain inflation and return confidence in the local currency, while at the same time reducing the affinity for the US dollar on the black market. And we are now providing a store of value, and we are providing the gold coin. It's a genuine coin. There is no need to go to the black market to go and buy the US dollar to store value, okay, said the RBZ governor, John Manguda. Excuse me. So again, everybody's going to the gold standard, okay, of some sort. And I do believe at some point in time, the gold standard will be left up to President Trump to implement here in the United States. And I do believe we are headed in that direction as we see all of these other countries go back to their sovereign currencies and things like that. So keep eye on this. We are Also seeing the expansion of BRICS. So therefore, those folks are moving away from the private Western central banks to private banks. Those type of people. We're getting away from their control, and the control will be back in the hands of the people in short order. So anyway, CoinGecko.com, CoinMarketCap. Right now, we have a global crypto market cap of 1.1 trillion, 6.4% increase over the last day, while Bitcoin's dominant is at 39.9%, Ethereum 17.8%. And as we see, folks, Bitcoin $22,934, Ethereum $1,633.41, while we see USDC $54.8 billion market cap, BNB $267.68, and XRP 35 cents there. As we see, if we look at the charts over here in the last 7 days on this side here, those charts are all similar to one another, okay? And they all look pretty much the same. And what we need to have happen is we need to have assets break away from the same market, all right, and allow them to do what they need to do on their own, because they all have their own merit, okay? Cardano 49 cents, almost 50 cents there. Solana $40.23, and Dogecoin at 6 pennies. I can't tell you too much more. We always go over this at the end of each video to kind of keep our eyes on the prize there. We got 11 cents there for XLM. Flow at $1.80. Again, I do believe that these prices will become lower at some point. They will go down, because in my opinion, what we've seen, seen the Feds raise the rates almost to 1% interest point. So here again, it might have an effect on the crypto market where it goes up, and then all of a sudden, you start seeing other things crack and tumble. And I do believe they are going to use the crypto market, to bring in their regulations. They're going to use the crypto market to blame things that happen in their traditional markets. But we are starting to see a lot of things on there, and as far as what they're doing too. H-bar almost 7 pennies there, 6 pennies, 96.79 for quant. And as we see down here, IOTA, where are you? It's falling down. It's falling down. There, 29 cents there, almost 30 cents. Those are the assets that I'm really trying to focus on and accumulate. Qtum, $4.27. So that's on the come up there, folks. So if you are into Qtum like I am, $3 and some change if you want to get those, should be coming back around. So anyway, if this doesn't refresh, we know that XDC is about 3 pennies. Do your due diligence, use discernment. And again, this is a marathon, folks. This is not a sprint. Do not burn yourself out. Do not become overly addicted to investing. Okay, just be patient, because I know that we want it all. Sometimes, being patient and being thankful for what we do have is important as well. So make sure you're doing that, and make sure you keep those things in perspective. XDC, like I said, almost 3 pennies there, 2 pennies. Gala Games 5 cents there. That's where I'm going to leave it, folks. So again, do your due diligence, use discernment, and again, this is never financial advice. These are just strategies that I use for me, that allow me to be successful on my end. So hopefully it translates and it relays over to you as well. So anyway, there is the video. Enjoy the rest of your day, and make sure you hit the like button on the way out. Hit the subscribe button. It helps the channel go and grow, and that is greatly appreciated. And again, as a reminder, if you do not mind, share it on your favorite social media platforms where we can get other viewers and other ears to hear. God bless, take care, and as always, folks, treat everyone with class, dignity, and respect. Bye-bye.